Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and it's time for a little Valhelsia 2, and I'm here at my base. Got it done the last time, and I'm really glad to be able to start off a server a series with a base to hide from, because I just saw some of the pillagers going that direction. I went anyway, did some exploring around and setting things up. Changed a few things here with the elevator. Decided I wanted it right there. It looks better, and I did this. Oh yeah, right there. In the last episode, I made the supply camp chest, and it said I'd already placed one, and so that was not valid. I couldn't make another one and place it. But if you loot one of these from a loot chest someplace in a dungeon or wherever, it says -free at the end of chest, the supply camp chest. That one you can place, and I had looted one from some of the caving I had done here, and Mekle and other people were mentioning that was an option, so I said yay. So I was able to place this down, and then I went ahead and grabbed 3 pieces of wool. With that, I can make a sleeping bag. Yeah, this is green. So I was able to pull that out of my list of stuff and say, I can make it. I can now use it. So let's go up and take a quick gander in here. All right, we've got a few things over here. I'm just gonna dump this off here because we don't need this. It spawns with these chests. These are racks from mine colonies. Some food in here. Yeah, there's the 3 wool I looted. Ooh, yes, charcoal. I forgot about that. It also spawns with the building tool and the town hall, which I need. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to place that. Again, we'll find out. Plus, I did some running around and grabbing some things. Let's just sleep the night through. And it comes with a bed and some bookshelves. You know, it's nice to have. Plus, I really like dark oak, and so I wasn't sure if I was going to find some dark oak. I think dark oak is that away a distance. Jungle is that away. Anyway, I did some running around exploring stuff. Do I have everything I need here? I think I do. I wanted this because I really like dark oak. I like to build with dark oak, and there's plenty of leaves here, so you can break them and hopefully get some saplings from this. But I remember there was a chest. Was it up? There was a chest that had saplings in it, and I see something right. There's a chest. Haha, saplings. Okay, so lots of dark oak saplings. Let's just grab all of this stuff. I want to be able to shift drag, and it doesn't seem to do it. All right, this is handy to have. Let's plant some acacia over here. Are we close enough? Okay, we're fine. Plant the acacia. Plant some more birch because I could really use some more birch. The jungle. Yeah, why not? All right, we'll plant that down. Anyway, over here, I went ahead and, as I was doing a run all the way around my area, out to like 1,000 blocks or so, I found a bunch of these bushes that I went ahead and snagged because they were food, and that's always good. Snagged a few of these, and spotted these plants here with the little blue top, flaxseed from Silent Gear. The benefit with this, you get this little flax fiber, and you can use them to make flax string. And as near as I can tell, any place that uses string can use these flax strings. So I went, yay, string. I'll go ahead and snag those. And then these, one of the reasons why I grabbed these, especially the black ones, if we look at this, you can make food out of them, which is very nice, but 3 of them together gives you a dye, and I haven't seen any squid whatsoever out here, so I'm going, that's not all that helpful. But one of the things that's also not helpful is not being able to just automatically pick up this stuff, and it slows me down as I walk through. Why the trapdoors? Well, when it's winter time, this will freeze, and when it freezes, these will pop out. Oh, snag that. And yeah, I got that from the jungle. So I've been running around doing various things, and you can see I've here, let's drop that off and those off. Cactus and stuff, will put those into the wood and woody things like this. bamboo I'm going to keep. Let's put this here because I'm trying to make more charcoal. Anyway, so I decided to go ahead and toss some chests up rather than keeping them down here on the ground. And I'm lusting at my stuff that I had before. I'm lusting that right there, the ring of magnetization. Oh, I so miss that. So that's what I'm going to push for. Anyway, I got my wood stuff that I've been working with here. I did a whole bunch of caving and found a few loot items. Yeah, a couple of little loot items while caving along. Anyway, this is my food stuff. This I just tossed up. It has nothing in it yet. Anyway, I want to get cracking on making a some Botania bits. There, we'll plant that. And over here is where I'm going to set up my Botania area. And I think it's going to be just inside the boundary of the mine colony, which means I have to watch out building stuff here. Anyway, this is exactly a chunk. These torches here, when I say candles, these torches here outline the outside of the chunk, and everything that I plan on doing with Botania, I've got right here. So that is my plan. Now, if we're going to do Botania things, I need this stuff and this stuff to begin with. And, oh yes, this is all my stuff I need to make my magnet, which is what I really want. Oh, and I need a flower. And I'm going to run over here to where there's a tall or double tall. A tall flower. Oh, there's another one I can see over there. Like I said, I ran around and I snagged everything. Let's grab these shears. Shears. Gimme. Where did... Yes. Totally broke those with my shears. Yeah. Because I'm an idiot. All right, we'll take... That didn't break either. Oh, no, that one did break. Okay. The first one I broke because I was dumb. And I used the wrong tool. Okay, and this is a lot of work just for getting some petals because I didn't want to break down any of the flowers that I had. As if my flowers that I have over here are just a small amount. I found quite a few. Anyway, kind of liking how the treehouse looks. I don't know if that's not really a treehouse, but it is a house on stilts. Anyway, long convoluted way of getting some extra petals. So let's go ahead and put one here, two there, and if I remember right, it goes like this. One more over. There we go. There's my petal apothecary. And do I have... Okay, good. I was hoping there wasn't water underneath here. Bucket. And let's fill this up. All right, so now the first thing you need to do is make this. And toss. And there's my pure daisy. And that's for converting stone and wood. Click. All right. Wood I need first. So let's process that. And I'm going to have to make another axe because this axe is almost completely gone. Anyway, I need to convert all of this wood and stone into... the living equivalents, because I'm going to need that for the next phase. And that should be the last of the living rock. And in the meantime, you can see I've been starting to demolish the camp over there. The wool's gone. The hay is gone from over there. There's some gold blocks and a coal block, which is very nice. Not using this right now, so I always break the pure daisy because it's a pain. Actually, let's keep that. Okay, so I want to do a few things. Now, over here, I need to get 3 of these twigs. And I need 2 of these. Hey, look, there's 2 of those right there. And it doesn't matter what the colors are, but that gives me the wand of the forest. And then I also need a... There we go, a spreader. And I always forget which direction they are, and so I'm glad that I got that there. And I also need a living rock to make a mana pool. So I took down all the bits that were here because I'm gonna put the spreader, where it is, there it is, right here at the bottom. Boink. And I'm going to put the pool, there he is, right on top. I like to kind of bury the spreader as much as possible. And now I can put the endo flames around that. So let's break these up and break those up and break these up. All right, if I remember, it's one of you, two of you, and a seed. Yep. All right. So let's hit that with the water real quick. And then I can right click with an empty hand and it'll redo. Let's get that. So we're ready. Seed, water, empty hand. Get the water real quick. I would like to have a good water source right here, and I don't. But cooking for blockheads, I believe, is in the pack, which is very handy for a water source. And there we go. That's the last of the 4. And I'll probably make another set, because 8 is very handy. So I'm going to go ahead, doot, 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 doot. And if I take my wand and point it at it, you can see that it is bound to the spreader that's underneath, and the green line shows that it's going up. So if I take 4 of these charcoal blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and drop them around, there we go. That will start processing anything burnable within a range of these guys, and it will eventually push mana into the mana pool. This is the part where you put mana in the mana pool. That's very strange that it's not working. Okay, let's check this. No, that's working here. Why are you not going into... Let's do this. One more. Yeah. Oh, you should be working. Why are you not working? Let's put that there, that there. I wonder... No, I've done underneath pointing up before. Why are you not working? And... No, that's... That should be working just fine. And for some reason, it's not going up. And I'm at a loss. Okay, well, let's take you, pull you from here, and this is going to be my mana location. Oh, what happened to my pool? There's my pool. I'm losing my head. I'm losing my brains. Let's take you. Oh, I gotta fill up my hole here now. You. And I'm just going to, for right now, I keep seeing my charcoal, and that's the wrong block. Let's point you here, you here, you here. I'm not sure why that was having a problem. Unless it was like... I don't know. I don't know. Black Lotus was something that I looted, and so if you just drop it in, it makes more mana. Not a lot, but it'll, you know, it's free mana. You can see teeny tiny sliver of blue. All right, I need to convert 8 of these, and oh, there's enough for 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, only enough for 4 so far. I want all of them because I want to be able to get this magnet ring, and then I'll do some other stuff, because then I can break the things and just suck up all the bits. I love that. Why is it that you're not... Oh, that Black Lotus actually provided a pretty decent amount of mana. It was enough to make 4 of these really quick. All right, so this has got a process. Do I have a dirt? Well, I've got this cobble. We'll put that cobble right there. That's really strange, because I've done this before, and I've done this before in this pack, so I'm trying to figure out why. The only thing that I could think of is the fact that I hadn't right-clicked with the spreader to the pool while I was pointing up, but typically it's not not a big deal. All right, anyway, I need to process this through so I can get 4 more of these done, and then I'll have me a magnet ring. Okay, to speed things up, I grabbed 3 of the mana ingots that I had over in my chest, tossed there. There's my 8, that should be all I need. Glass 4, that gives me the lens with this and that, and it's shapeless. There's my magnetization thingy, and that gives me the ring. But I don't actually have to make it because I've already made the ring. So now I can legitly pull that out of my chest and use it. So let's go over here, run. I can make it now. I can now use it. All right, I've got my ring. That makes me happy. Okay, I should pull that and use those downstairs. All right, so that makes me very, very happy. Now, the next thing I want to do is play with some tech. Actually, a charcoal block, they're still burning. Let's put the charcoal blocks down. So you can go away, you can go away, you can go away, you can go away. So I want to get some power production going really fast and get some the mechanism, because I've got a lot of ore up there that I want to double. And the fastest way of getting some sort of power, and not a lot, 1 FE per tick is not a lot, but it's, oops, let's click this. That's pretty cheap. Wood, a bit of redstone, and this is just some glass and a piece of iron to make that. So I am going to do exactly that. In fact, I'm going to gather up my bits that I need and take a quick nap. And I should move my bed from over there over to here. Someplace. It's like one big ginormous L hallway. Well, I decided if I'm gonna make a bunch of these solar arrays, I'm gonna make a bunch of these solar arrays. So let's go ahead and do that. And now I've got 4. You know, they should be made in groups of 8, just because you need that many to process. Yes. And they join, which is very, very handy. And you can see they're... This is the... Oh, I was 1 off. Of course I was 1 off. All right, so perfectly executed without any flaws. So we got plenty of light, and it's starting to join to generate power. Just 1 per tick, but that's not... It's better than anything I've got going on right now. Okay, ignore that. That doesn't exist. That just allows people to get to here. Anyway, but this is my power. And so let's actually start making the very first device, which is this. We're going to make the metallurgic infuser. And that's what's handy about that. You can just shift click the stuff in. Boom. Now, why do I want the infuser? Well, I want to infuse stuff. So if I hit U, you know, we just saw that already. This is where I can make these circuits, and we can make the various alloys, and it's also how I can make the steel that I'm going to be needing. So I'm going to put that right there, and that should start. This is the part where it's supposed to give me energy. Let's configure items, energy. It should be inputting from all directions. You should be inputting too. Oh, there we go. There's the power. All right. I was wondering why would be, you know. Anyway, so this is going to slowly generate power for me. Yay. And it's also going to, at this point, start making me some bits, because the next thing I want to make is the crusher. Now for that, I need 2 of these basic control circuits, which is just some redstone and osmium, which I've got. That's not a problem. But, whoops, no, back here. Lava, I'll have to remember where I saw the lava. Steel, I need to get 4 thingies of steel. And so the easiest way I know to do that is 1, 2, 3, 4 with this, and I need 2 of those and 2 of these. All right. Nope, that's all processed over there. All right, so if I recall correctly, then we'll put that there. And this will, yep, I need another 4 coal. I keep wanting to crouch to run because of another game. 1 more. There we go. Run. All right, so that will process, and yes, this is making me the enriched iron that I need. And then with one more burst of coal or charcoal in here and passing this through will make the steel stuff that I need. And then I can smelt that up there because I don't have anything out here to smelt. And then I can make me the crusher, which allows me to start splitting my stuff. And then I will make the smelter and then the enrichment chamber. And then I'll be good. How are you power-wise here? Oh, that's one of the reasons why it's really slow. It's so little power. And it's also getting night, so you know, it's not nearly as generating nearly as much power, which you know. However, I can get some upgrades on this, but tier 2 would be good, but it takes 8 of these and a piston, but it generates the same as all 8 of those tier 1s. So that's well worth pushing for. And then I've got the tier 3 on here. I need to do more solar, so that takes 4 of these, and it gives me double, which is very good. So it's really worth pushing for that, but I don't have the bits yet. Oh well. Do you know what time it is? Well, it says it's 6:20 right there, but no, it's time to make a crusher. So let's go run over here where I've got the bits. And there's the 4 steel pieces that I smelted up. Let's make the steel there. I can click this like this. I love it. There's my crusher. And I've got, oh, yay, save the buckets. And I've got some stuff ready for the energized smelter, which means I need to process 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do that over here. And let's see, you and you. So that can start going. And then the crusher, I'm going to put right there because now I can start doubling my ores. And I'm going to start with some osmium. Let's put that. What? That's the power. You're supposed to crush stuff. Yeah, power. You should be able to crush ores. That's not crushing ores. And they want it to crush ores. Dang it. Gee, Grok, when have you done that stuff with Mekanism lately? Obviously not soon enough. Did I get the stuff? I think I did. All right, I got 4 steel again because let's do a little RTFMing here. This machine is used to crush ingots into their dust, as other things. I want the enrichment chamber, which is the enriches ores into 2 dusts. So let's make that. Okay, so there's the casing, that, and there's my enrichment chamber, which I meant to make in the first place. So let's plop that down right there. That's powering up, and now I can start processing my ingots. Dang it. Yeah, it always pays to check. Okay, so now the energized smelter, I just need to make 2 more of these, some more of those, grab that, and 2 glass. And I think I have the 2 glass over there, but that's slowly going down, and this is slowly getting done. I need those 2 bits here, and let's make the smelter. Yay. Okay, that can go blink like this, and if I configure this to eject out and to input from the right, let's take that out. And this should work. Now, one of the things that's really nice about the enrichment chamber, I put a single piece of charcoal in here and it made this, which will give me 8 charcoal units worth of stuff that I can use in the metallurgic infuser. So I can, with this 1 piece of carbon, make 4 pieces of steel, which is mighty, mighty handy. Now, one of the things I do want to do, let's not have this. Oh, are you actually outputting? It is. All right, so I don't need cables, which is the thing I wanted to check real quick. All right, I want... Can I not make... Can I not do glass in here? Well, that makes that glass... Yeah, I can do sand. See, there's sandstone into smooth. Well, I'm going to make another 4 of these solar cells just to get a little bit more power, because these two are going to be running simultaneously, so I might as well get a bunch of that going. So I'm going to cook those upstairs. Anyway, did a little decoration as I'm tearing things down here. I've got my bed over here. I got a bunch of these banners that are tossed around, and things are going on now. Oh hey, how much do I love the magnet? A lot. I love it a lot. So that's it's one of the first things I love to jump in and get Botania going, just specifically to get the magnet. And then this can sit for a good chunk of time, and I'm happy with that. But this I definitely want to get going, and unfortunately there's not a way for this to nicely pull in from above. If we take a look at the configs, it wants to input, but if I put a chest up here, it won't. He said, thinking that it doesn't. Let's run over here. Might as well grab the rest of my iron since we're processing iron. Did I have extra chest? I did. Let's put you away real quick there. All right, let's do a quick check. Last time I played with Mekanism a whole bunch, and obviously I remember it well. Yeah, it does not pull automatically. It will push, which is fantastic, but it does not pull, because otherwise, you know, it would be sucking it in. However, if I make myself a hopper, that will certainly work, or some other conduit, and I'll have to take a look at that. But, and these are noisy. Back away. The good news, though, is I can do a bulk processing of all my stuff here, and I can just AFK up there, and this will go ahead and process all my ores, which is fantastic. Yep, I'm definitely going to make me a hopper. In fact, I'm going to make me a hopper right now, because that's going to be mighty handy. Nope, wrong thing. That, there, done. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of my ores in there, stick them on top of this with the chest, and let them process through. Yeah, it's going to take forever and 5 days with the low amount of power that I'm getting from this, but that's okay. That's okay. It's free power. It just isn't fast power. Which is okay. Anyway, I'm glad this is set up, and I'm looking forward to getting this all configured and having all the goodness with this, and I'm kind of liking how symmetric this is. This is going to be my power. This is going to be my mana storage. There will be 1 mana pool here for access. These will be 2 other mana pools that'll do the gateway. This will be where I make my Terra Steel, and this is where the enchantment stuff goes on. So that's all laid out, and this will be the producing. There'll be a spot underneath where it's going to spit up things like it'll spit up anything that's burnable. And if I can get me a blaze spawner and something to you know, kill the blazes, then I can use blaze rods instead of the charcoal that I've been using, and that's really good. And then this here, I'm gonna put a Rosa Arcana, and I've got 97 levels of experience that I can pump into there, but by then I'll have a mob farm, and we'll get a lot of stuff going over here. Speaking of stuff, let's see if I can actually place the town hall and get this going. And that was not there, it was here. Grab these 2 bits. Now this will get me some people, but it's not actually going to build the town hall for me, and I'm gonna probably need to change this. All right, turn on chunks. Let's just click here. Decorations, no, I want town hall. And looking at all the options, I was thinking medieval spruce, and let's do level 5, because here's where we need to kind of pull back and see the size of, oh wow, that's big. Oh, I like that. Let's up a level. Yeah, it looks like it definitely needs to go up a level, because that looks like floor there. If we go up one more level, yeah, that's too much. Okay. I really wish that the town halls didn't bump up like that. Let's see. You know, it's sitting across two different chunks, but I'm kind of liking this here. It's right on this chunk boundary. Yeah. So that'll work just fine. And I kind of like the look of this one. I was looking at several different ones. I did some. Those look just kind of weird. I think they're not completely set up. Anyway, I'm liking the look of this. Let's change this back to tier 1. That's what it's gonna start with. And spruce, I figured, was gonna be fairly easy to produce to begin with. Dark oak, I really like dark oak because I can harvest it from the ground. So I'm gonna have to do a lot more climbing with spruce. But I've Mekle did the dark oak over there, and a lot of it is up in the air, like 4 blocks. And I decided, nah, let's stick with the ground. I've not done this medieval spruce. So can I place this? I don't know. Yes, I can. Okay, good. I was worried because I'm an ally over there, or an officer in Mekle's town hall, and I wanted to make sure that you know, I wasn't no nearby colony. You do not currently own a colony? Oh, well, let's create a colony. I thought I already did. Yay! So it was more than just placing; it was also claiming this. And there's my colony. I probably will rename that. And some villagers will show up shortly, but that's for a different episode. I think right now, as the sun is setting here in the west, I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. I'm really happy that I got my magnet, because I love the magnet, and I've got power going, and I see it just shut off because the light turned out. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here. Oh, first villager. Yay! Playing here on Valhelsia 2 and having fun with this mod pack. It's a fun mod pack, and we'll see what this trader has to give me. Not that I have emeralds, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.